the fire.
Zootopia 2 picks up right after Zootopia's finest, Judy and Nick, revealed Mayor Bellwether's sinister plot to make all the city's predators go primal. But she isn't the only one of Zootopia's former mayors to make an appearance in the film.
Jump scare!
Check out what's in Chief Bogo's trash can. That's right, it's a portrait of ex-mayor Lionheart. And if you look closely, you'll see an outline on his wall of where the picture used to hang.
You say justice is dead? I say nay!
This brings us to Zootopia's newest mayor, the naysayer himself, former action star Brian Windancer.
Come on, it's me.
That's not a Mustang, and the car isn't either. When Mayor Windancer arrives in style to the Zootennial Gala, he's driving Shank's car from Ralph Breaks the Internet.
That belongs to you. I apologize.
His car probably isn't the only thing familiar about Mayor Windancer. You may have recognized his voice, which sounds a lot like Kronk's from The Emperor's New Groove. That's because it's the same voice. Patrick Warburton.
All right, everyone. I know we're excited.
And speaking of that emperor, did you notice this emblem of Cusco on Paul Bert's scooter? Huh?
I knew that. Get him out of here.
Zootopia 2 is one of the most complex films Disney Animation has ever made. It took over 700 artists and technologists working together to bring this world to life and craft Nick's elegantly sly and chiseled look. On top of that, the film features hundreds of unique animals from elephants to dik-diks and sometimes both at once.
You're almost out!
Is it just me or did that dik-dik sound familiar? Maybe that's because the little guy was voiced by the not-so-little Dwayne Johnson, who also voiced the demigod Maui in the Moana films. That's just one of many familiar voices making a stop in Zootopia. Moana herself, Ali'i Carvalho, really sticks her landing in Zootopia 2 as Gary's anti-venom pen.
Stab me straight into the heart.
There's Josh Gad from the Frozen films as Paul, the extremely personable IT mole.
Have you tried not being an idiot?
Anika Noni Rose, a.k.a. Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, as a contestant on Zootopia's favorite game show. And let's not forget the cast of Encanto. Stephanie Beatrice, the voice of Mirabelle, reunites with Wilmer Valderrama as Hippo partners Bloats and Higgins.
Rolling spikes!
Rolling spikes!
Even I'm pretty starstruck by all the amazing voice actors in the film, but there is one celebrity rodent that you may have missed.
Nibbles, maple stick!
Put a stick in it, Nibbles. I was actually referring to this distinguished gentleman on Paul's desk. That's not Mickey Mouse's only cameo in Zootopia 2. Could you spot any of the others?
I got up to 2.
So close, Mr. Secretariat of State. There's actually 3 more hidden Mickeys throughout the film. This bookmark on Judy's computer, this pair of ears in Marsh Market, and these bubbles in the tube system. There are more Disney characters than just Mickey hiding out in the waters of Marsh Market. Say a big, "Hey, Bob," to Mr. and Mrs. Ottertip from the first film before making a stop at Hook's Bait and Tackle. Or if you're like the sharks from Finding Nemo and the fish are friends, not food, why not skip dinner and just grab a popsicle instead? Zootopia is a city where anyone can be anything. A bunny can be a cop, a fox can also be a cop, and just like in a certain Pixar film, a rat can be a gourmet chef.
I knew it!
And he's got no shortage of kitchenware to cook with, like this frying pan from Tangled, or Tiana's gumbo pot from The Princess and the Frog.
Very nice.
Surely some gumbo sounds good to a particular Cajun firefly. Ray made his way from the bayou all the way to the reptile speakeasy hidden in Marsh Market.
Order up.
I prefer roller coasters to insects on a stick, so if I'm making that kind of a trip, I'd rather go on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland. The food's way better there.
Hey, guys, they ate it! I don't need crumbs. Hermano, get me a scone!
If Jesus really wants a scone, I know the best spot in Zootopia. This bistro, which is conveniently located next door to a beauty parlor. Great pedicures there, so I've heard.
It's the Zootennial Gala. A bunny comes prepared.
I'm almost through here, but if you still want to watch more, why don't you check out what's on Hulu Zoo for classics like Hamilton or Ramdor, or buy one of these familiar titles on ZVD.
Who says the industry's going down the tubes?
Well, that's all for now. But as Judy and Nick know, the city always has more mysteries to be solved. So, how about watching Zootopia 2 one more time to find what other Disney secrets and references you might have missed?
No problem.
My name is Benson Shum. I'm an animation supervisor on Zootopia 2. As cheesy as it sounds, I actually always wanted to work for Disney since I was a kid. I think when I saw The Little Mermaid and when I found out how that was made, and made by people and by hand, that was actually what brought me into the world of animation. As an animation supervisor, I supervised our character, Nibbles. She was an incredible character to bring to life. She had so much life in her voice that Fortune Feimster brought to her.
Because you're about to be best buds with Nibbles Maple Stick!
Nibbles is very confident and very bold.
Good luck! I love you!
So for me to draw a character that is that big, it makes it really fun to kind of explore that side of a character.
Breathe it in!
As a supervisor, you're trying to keep consistent for the whole film so that the character does seem seamless, like one person kind of animated it.
Roger that.
Every animator can have an opportunity to work on Nibbles, so our team is over 100. So it could be 100 animators work on the characters. It's been amazing to see what every animator can bring to the character. So usually I like to start with a very light sketch before it kind of get darker. So I start with a circle usually to kind of represent the skull. So this lets me see where I can put the eyes. So I'm gonna put the eyes around here. And then from there, I'll define Nibbles' expression. So I'm gonna do more of a asymmetrical expression with Nibbles. Because in the film, she is very curious about reptiles. So I want to kind of give her that type of expression here. Okay, so now that we have a very, very rough sketch of Nibbles, I'm going to go in and start to add a bit more detail to define a few shapes and tend to darken certain areas to make the 2D drawing a bit more three-dimensional. Nibbles actually has a little chipped tooth, which is kind of a fun little detail that the designer and modeler added to Nibbles to kind of give her a bit more personality. You're like, how does she get those chipped teeth?
Destiny. Plus an arrest.
So little details, I think, in the design really kind of define her character. And because Nibbles is from the Marsh Market, her hair is not going to be perfectly soft like a lot of our other characters in the film. So there's a lot of like stray hairs. They just kind of stick out. And I think that adds a lot to who she is and where she came from, and I think that she stands out from the rest of the cast as well. A big part of what we do is trying to take what we see in real life and caricature it. So for Nibbles, we did a lot of research on how a beaver moves, whether they're eating or when they're building their dams, like how do they use their arms and legs and tails and all those little things you can imbue in your character. I drew this character so many times on the film, and every time you draw the character, it's going to be a little different. But I think that's the kind of charm of drawing, is that it's never going to be exactly the same. Seeing a drawing just come to life, just from one drawing and then multiple drawings, is something that's, I think, is very magical. Zootopia, I've been very fortunate to work on the first film. And so to be back in this world and see the world expand, but also be part of a team that gets to create the character, it's been really fun and exciting. And here we have Nibbles.
Back in 1923, when Walt Disney was coming from Kansas City and dreaming about creating an animation studio, one of the things that he had in his notebook was job number 1, create the treat trolley. Job number 2 was create Mickey Mouse and win over the world, but treat trolley was first.
That may not exactly be true. You'll hear a tiny bell in the air, and it's the treat trolley. Oh,
the treat trolley is my favorite.
and every week is something different. It could be candy bars, it could be chips, whatever it is, there's gonna be some little snacks in there that bring you joy right when you need it.
We like the good natural stuff. So.
They bring a little levity and a little fun to our day and some snacks.
Just like little kids flocking to an ice cream truck, all of us leave whatever meeting we're in and we go out there and we gorge ourselves.
Those are our new fruit bars. I tried one, they're really good.
And if I find out where they keep it, it's in trouble.
Let's go to the theater.
We have 4 trolleys for each floor, and Gillian sets it all up, gets it organized.
Michelle, you want your popcorn?
And then the finishing touch is our little bell. So each of us start ringing the bell and then hit the hallways.
And everybody pops up like little gophers.
You'll hear doors start opening everywhere. People popping out from behind their cubicle wall. They know what to do. Long before it became an anticipated event. Enjoy, my friend.
Our team does a lot to help support a very large crew that works really hard.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Did you get a treat? Yeah, the treat's fun, all that, but really it's the moment to step outside of your office and interact with your coworkers.
You're welcome. It's nice that we get to help be a part of something that makes magic. Till next time, it's really fun. It makes me very happy.
Watch Zootopia 2, now streaming on Disney Plus, and get even more of the greatest stories from Disney Plus and Hulu with a special limited time offer.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.